Oasis are back, and what a better way to celebrate than by ranking every song on Definitely Maybe that has just had its 30th anniversary. Let's get it right out of the way at the start. I'm not a very happy man because I failed pitifully to get any Oasis tickets. If any of you guys out there got them, let me know. I know a few of you have posted and said that you had. I'm so happy for you, but just know that I'm still mourning. But I'm happy for you. My least favourite song on Definitely Maybe is Digsy's Dinner. Now, I don't hate the song. I actually think it's quite a fun, chirpy little song. And I don't hate or dislike any song on Definitely Maybe. So this ranking is basically choosing between lots of good to great songs, how to order them. I enjoy the song. I just don't think it has the punch of the rest of the album or a lot of replay value. But I do like the little innocent imagery in here where it's just talking about taking a girl out for tea and I'll pick you up at 3:30. Like, it's very charming, straightforward, teenage life lyrics. So I enjoy the innocence of the song. It's just not very memorable in my book, but I do like it. Next up is Married with Children. I do like the simple little melody, and I like how it's just Liam with an acoustic guitar. I love how it's delivered in this calm and relaxed way, but really it's just someone saying how much they hate someone. I hate the books you read and all your friends, your music's shite, it keeps me up all night. You can't hate a song with those lyrics. And I like how it's just basically dishing insults. It's got some spite to the song while delivered in this really relaxed and laid back way. Number 9 is Bring It On Down, and we're really getting into the great songs on Definitely Maybe. Yeah, basically every song after this I think is great. And Bring It On Down, oh, I love it. I love the thumping, rumbling intro on this, the Sex Pistols style. This is literally Oasis do the Sex Pistols. And I love it. It's so rebellious and so punky, and it just fills me with electricity whenever I hear it. I love the aggressive energy and the approach, and it's a real moment of time for Oasis, this song. They could have chosen to go down the punky route, because there's no other Oasis song like Bring It On Down. But I feel like that's what makes it great. It's like you can go back and hear and go, oh yeah, this is when Oasis tried being completely punk. And you know what? Liam doing a punk chorus is crazy. It's a really, really great, crazy, wild, over-the-top, fun, chaotic punk rock song. I absolutely love Bring It On Down. Imagine if they play this on their reunion. I'll be even more pissed off. Imagine if they bust out Bring It On Down and just have... That would be mental. That would be insane. I love the menace and the youth and the grit and the enthusiasm and the taking on the world of this track. It's just great. Number 8 is Up in the Sky, and this is a song that I've always really loved. It's one of the songs on the album that I feel like was really influenced by the Beatles. It's got that kind of Beatles strange and chirpy and soaring melody, but it injects some grit and heaviness to it. If you listen to the demo, it was very Beatles. If you listen to this version, it's really beefed up. I love Liam's vocal versatility on this song because he just shifts from low to high over and over again, and the song just goes, it's like a ping pong, this song goes all over the place, and it really is soaring, going along with the theme of Up in the Sky. I love the intro on this song. I think it's very mysterious, and I love the riff throughout. It just radiates cool, but I feel like you mix that coolness and that rockiness with a sense of longing and a sense of wanting to soar off into the sky. You really do feel like you're flying through the sky when you listen to this song. I really would call Up in the Sky kind of an aggressive pop song, because it really could have been more laid back than it ended up being. I like how they injected that rock energy into it, and Liam's vocals are just amazing on this. They always get me hyped up when I hear them. Number 7, I feel like it's one of the most underrated songs on the album, Shakermaker. I actually really love this song. I've always loved its kind of trippy, odd, mysterious, druggy like feel. It's very Beatles again, and it just conjures up this strange imagery. It's got a really strange sound about it. I love some of the really bizarre lyrics on this. I've been driving in my car with my friend Mr. Soft. Nonsense. I'd like to be somebody else and not know where I've been. I'd like to build myself a house out of plasticine. I love how... That's great. That's like a really well written bit of nonsense. I love it. Like, this song is full of those little interesting, strange phrases that are clearly conjured up from drug use. It's a trippy song that sounds carefree, like you're drifting off, but you still feel like it's very catchy. I love the Shake Along With Me chorus. I love the guitar on the chorus. I feel like it's still quite a poppy, catchy little song despite being quite psychedelic. Shakermaker for me is an Oasis classic. I don't know why more fans don't talk about it. Number 6, we're getting into some top tier incredible songs. Number 6 is Supersonic. Supersonic, quite simply put, is one of the coolest songs ever written. Like, this is just the personification of rock star cool. No one was doing this. No one was doing what Liam Gallagher did on this song. Like, when you hear those drums come in, and then that gradual start up of the guitar, it just fills you with this new era of music. That's what it sounded like, this song, a new era. Supersonic's one of the most impactful moments in popular music. It stops you in your tracks. It is one of Liam's best vocals ever. Like, this really captured him at one of his best times ever. He probably could never have recorded it this well again. Just how much comes through and how much personality and charisma on this song. And to just hear him saying, I need to be myself, I can't be no one else. That line, just that phrase went on to be just nationwide and worldwide known. And, you know, that is a real achievement for a band. When your verses are just as memorable as your choruses. I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. And Noel wrote it very quickly. And I love that because it came from the heart. It's spontaneous. A lot of Definitely Maybe was spontaneous from the heart, just initial, like it just had such a spark about it. We're into the top 5 songs on Definitely Maybe. Let me know in the comments below your top 5 on this album. It's so hard to rank, so I'm really interested to know what your guys' order is. Slide Away, obviously one of the best love songs Oasis ever wrote. Very romantic, very tender, very gentle, but it still has a bite. It still has that rock star grit that's all the way through this album. Liam just sounds so dedicated on this song. He nails every note and you believe every line. It's one of his best performances. Definitely Maybe is just stacked with Liam being moment in time. Like, you were never going to get this again from Liam. He could never have recorded Slide Away again and just captured it so well. But again, it was the spontaneity of it. So Liam never went into the booth and went, I'm going to give my most heartfelt vocal ever. He just did it. It just came out. And that's when music can be the best, when it's not overthought. And it wasn't here. It was Liam bearing his soul just in a genuine way with some incredible, sweet and gentle lyrics from Noel Gallagher. It's impressive that such a tender love song could be on such a kick the door down rock album, but it really works. And I feel that's something that people don't really talk about. Definitely Maybe the versatility on the album. I mean, you've got a punk song, you got romantic love song, you got some Beatles trippy stuff, psychedelic stuff, you got some really rocky stuff, you got elements of Nirvana and, you know, Stone Roses and Rolling Stones. There's lots of, you know, there's lots of versatility on Definitely Maybe. I feel like people who have just, you know, written off Oasis in over the years only listen to a few songs. Like, I really do believe that. I feel like Slide Away is one of their most youthful songs. They really capture that young love feeling, and it always pulls at your heartstrings whenever you hear it. It's so well structured as well, just an incredibly well written song with some beautiful guitar as well. It's just fantastic. Cigarettes and Alcohol is number 4. It's all kind of interchangeable at this point. I mean, number 1 is definite, but it's kind of interchangeable getting to number 1. But Cigarettes and Alcohol is incredible. It's literally insane how one song, like, we're not even talking about Definitely Maybe here, just Cigarettes and Alcohol, just on its own, captured an entire feeling, an entire understanding, an entire bonding process for a country with a song. And that's what Oasis done so often, bonding processes with songs. People just related to it, and Cigarettes and Alcohol is one of the biggest examples of that. And press play on this today and it just feels like the most joyous thing on earth. It washes over you. It's rock personified, and it's understanding. It really understands that working class life struggle. It's so honest and well written and applicable. Yes, Noel Gallagher stole the riff from T-Rex, Get It On, but you know what? We need to stop having a go at him for that, because the song is completely and utterly different in every way to T-Rex, so I don't hold it against him for that. Liam belting out You Gotta Make It Happen is still one of the best moments of the 90s. Number 3 is Columbia. This might be a song that some of you guys would play slower. I adore this. I think it's one of the greatest Oasis songs. I think it's one of the most underrated songs of all time. I love everything about this song, and like I was saying about the versatility of Definitely Maybe. Here's another style of song. There's no Oasis song like it. A downbeat, odd, mysterious, druggy, disorientating song. It creates such a mood and feeling of uncertainty, but also enjoyment at the same time. It's clearly about that experience of taking drugs where you don't even know what the hell's going on, but you really enjoy it and you can't describe it. Obviously that lyric, I can't tell you the way I feel because the way I feel is oh so new to me. What a brilliant line, so well delivered by Liam, and the whole just theme and mood and style of the song completely comes together to create that vibe of just being off your face, enjoying it, but just being in this world between the living and the dead you don't understand. That team up of Noel's high vocals behind Liam's vocals in the chorus is one of the greatest moments in Oasis history. And I love how the song just drifts off at the end with this just intoxicating riff that just goes on continuous. And then the yeah, yeah, yeah comes in and the come on comes in. That is just, for me, that ending, again, is one of my favourite moments in Oasis. So Columbia has two of my favourite moments in all of Oasis history. That's why it's so high up. I hope they play this on the reunion. I won't be seeing it. Just reminding myself again. You guys enjoy it. You know, think of me when you're out there, but, you know, you guys enjoy it.
Stay out of my fucking way.
Number 2 is the iconic and brilliant Live Forever. This is one of the most positive, life-affirming songs ever written. When you ask yourself why bands weren't as big as Oasis, because they weren't writing vocal melodies like that. Simple as that. Did you ever feel the pain of the morning rain as it salts you to the bone? I mean, for such a life-affirming song, that is a line that hits you hard as a devastating little line. What a brilliant lyric. Maybe you're the same as me, we see things they never see. It's one of the most comforting lines ever written, really. You and I were going to live forever. Just that little part of the song is known worldwide, you know, and to this day it gives me chills to listen to it. Number 1, the best song on Definitely Maybe. I'm sure you'll all agree, but if you don't, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure it's around your top 5, obviously. Rock and Roll Star. I have talked about it so many times on this channel. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's just a shotgun blast through rock music. That opening riff blasted through the speakers and changed music and lives forever. It's a glorious song full of understanding, escapism, affection, lifting people up. This song isn't about Liam Gallagher saying, look at me, I'm a rock and roll star. Obviously, there's that element of it. But it's designed to lift up the regular person and tell them they can be a rock and roll star too. That's what I like about it. It's like flips the rock star on its head and lifts up the crowd as well. Everyone feels the same elation on this. It's something that bands haven't tapped into. They haven't understood what he did here. If more bands could do this and write a song where it's literally taking you by the hand and taking you on stage as well and telling you can be everything you want to be, we'd have more Oasis, we'd have more bands like this. I live my life for the stars that shine. It's just a beautiful rock lyric. I live my life in a city, there's no easy way out, the day's moving just too fast for me. You know, just the understanding in that line, it's just so real. It's so real, this album. You can feel it, you can taste it, this album. It's so raw, and you know, this is what I'm saying. This is a crazy, poppy, catchy song, but it's not filtered through the pop star machine. It's still rocky, still got a crunch, it's still got a backbone to it. Let me know your ranking of Definitely Maybe in the comments below, and let me know if you're going to see Oasis, but don't rub it in my face, guys. Please don't. No, I'm only joking. You can if you want. But let me know in the comments below. Please consider subscribing if you love Oasis, if you love British rock. Check out some of my other videos on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.